All right, guys, so I made an error. I actually did 1/3 instead of 2/3, so I needed to erase it, and I was going to start all over again. So need to make sure that I'm reading carefully next time. So Deshaun is sorting his rock collection. He has 2/3 of his rocks are metamorphic. So these 2/3 right here are metamorphic. And it says of this remaining, it says 3/4 of this. So if I turn this into 3/4, because that's the remaining rocks that I have, it says the remaining are going to be igneous, so I'm just going to label it as I. And then it says if 3 rocks left over are sedimentary, I want to know how many rocks he has altogether. Well, if I know this leftover, this 4/4 right here is going to be 3, then I know all of these sections are going to be 3. Okay, so now I can kind of work backwards and go the other way now, that if I know this whole section right here equals 12, because 3, 6, 9, 12, this one's going to be 12, this is going to be 12, and this is going to be 12. So how many rocks did he start with? Well, if I do 12 times 3, that's going to be 36 rocks Deshaun has. Okay, moving on. It says Milan puts a 4th. So here's that 1, 2, 3, 4. So she puts a 4th of her money in savings. Okay, so I'm gonna put this for S. It says then she uses half of the remaining money to pay back her sister. So remember, we can't really do half here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this, and I'm gonna have this be half. Okay, she pays half the money back to her sister. So I'm gonna put payback. Okay. And it says if she had $15 at first, or $15 left, how much money did she have altogether? Well, I know that she had $15 left over. She also had $15 right here to give to her sister, okay? So if this was 15 plus 15, that's gonna equal 30, okay? So this means that these 3 sections right here is going to be 30. And if I think about it, if I'm going to split 30 3 different ways, that means I'm going to put $10 in each of these sections. So how much money did she have to begin with? She had $10, $20, $30, $40 to begin with. Okay, pretty simple. Next one, Parks is wearing several rubber bracelets. Ooh, likes those bracelets. It says 1/3 are tie-dye. Let's see here, blue, camouflage. Okay, so I'm just gonna call it T for tie-dye, okay? And it says 1/6 are blue and 1/3 of the remaining are camouflage. And it says if Parks wears 2 camouflage bracelets, how many bracelets does he have on? Well, here's probably what I'm going to do, is I'm actually going to not keep it as a 1/3, guys. I'm actually going to convert this, because if it says 1/6 are blue, I'm gonna convert both of these to that 2/6. So I'm gonna do times 2 times 2, and it's gonna give me 2/6. And then 1/6 are blue, and then 1/3 of the remaining, okay? So what I need to do is I need to create 6. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So I've got 2/6 tie-dye are blue, or sorry, are tie-dye. 1/6 is blue, and it says 1/3 of the remaining is camouflage. So if I look at this, 1/3 of the remaining, this right here, would be camouflage. Okay, and it says if he wears 2 camouflage bracelets, how many bracelets does he have on? Well, if I know that this section is 2, I know these all are going to be 2. And if I were to count this up, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, he has 12 bracelets. On. Okay, guys, it's pretty simple, but you just kind of have to work backwards with what you know. Oh, okay, so we're talking about money. It says Ahmed spent 1/3 of his money on a burrito and water bottle. So here I'm gonna make 1/3. Oops. Okay. And it says he spent a third of his money on a burrito and H2O. The burrito costs 2 times as much as the water. So the burrito costs $4. So if the burrito costs $4, okay, and the burrito costs 2 times as much as the water. So how much would the water cost? If the burrito is 2 times as much as the water. So the water would be $2, right? So that's going to be $6, okay? So it's going to be $6. Each of these sections are $6. How much money does he have left? Okay, well, he has $12 left. Okay, pretty simple.